Hi guys! So it's been a while since I made any videos, so I thought I'd do a little update video on life stuff and dolly stuff. I'm quite fond of the talking while you're doing things style of video that Sighthound Lady likes to do. I really like those videos that she does, and I like the wine and dolly videos a lot too, but I don't drink wine. I can't drink much alcohol because I don't drink alcohol very often, so I'd only need about this much and I'm drunk, so I don't think it would be as fun if it was a drunk and dollies video. It's not quite what the purpose is, but I do have some tea here. Anne likes to do tea and dollies, so I'm stealing both of those ideas and combining them into one video. I have my Happy Trees Bob Ross mug that they were online. Someone showed them to me, and then my dad was awesome and bought me one because if you don't know from my Halloween costume last year, I super love Bob Ross a whole lot. So that's my Bob Ross mug, and I'm drinking Sailor Moon tea. It's from this tea website called Adagio Teas. You can go on there and you can make any kind of tea you want. You make your own blends and they'll make them for you, and it's really fun. You can make them in like different themes, and so there's tons of like fandom teas on there, and eventually someday I will make teas that are all of my doll characters. Eventually I will do that thing and it will be awesome. So anyways, I have Sailor Moon tea in my Bob Ross mug on a ElfQuest coaster that I got from a convention. So there's a lot of nerd on this table. It's a glorious thing. So right now I am in the middle of doing face up for Sabro. I started this, I don't know, when was the last time I talked about Sabro on my Instagram? Like a month ago? Month and a half? 2 months? I don't know, it's been a while. So I'm getting back to that because I finally have like a day off where I have no plans, and my husband has the car, so I can't go anywhere. So this is him so far. I really am happy with the direction that he's going. I like that he's kind of sweet and like sad-ish, like his eyebrows are kind of sad, but he's got like this little smirk going on. I hope that you can tell. That's perfect. That is Sabro. So anyways, I'm doing that. Other dolly things, there's nothing. I've done nothing dolly-wise because my life has been very busy lately. I've decided to go to college because I'm tired of working retail. So I want to go to college and learn things so that I can do stuff that makes me happy. So yeah, that's the thing that's going to happen. I'm going to start this month, so that's why I'm working on dollies today and tomorrow, because I will probably have no time once school starts, since I'll still have to be working part-time while I'm going to school. We could probably swing it, for me not to work while I go to school, and if that has to be a thing that happens so that I can do school well, then yeah, that will happen. But for now, I'm going to try going to work and school at the same time. What else has been happening? I went to San Francisco. That was pretty awesome. I went to see my favorite J-pop artist, Kyary Pamyu, which I have videos of the last concert I went to when she came to Seattle, and I traveled there to see her then also. This is her third world tour, and the closest she was going to get here was San Francisco, so I thought, well, I'm going, and I'm getting them VIP passes, and I did, and we went, me and my husband, and it was really super fun. We had a really good time. We saw a lot of cool stuff. We went to museums and the zoo and aquariums and Kyary Pamyu. It was just a really good trip. So we just got back from that last week. It was really fun. Dolly updates. I don't know if I told you on here. I know I told my Instagram, but I took Lawrence apart trying to fix his stringing because he was strung too tight. And I had extra string, and I was like, maybe I'll try to restring him in a different way, because the way the soul doll bodies are, they're strung kind of weird compared to like Tomi, who's really straightforward in the way she's strung, but Sabro's is really weird. Not Sabro, but Lawrence. So I took him apart and was like, yeah, I'm gonna fix him. It's gonna be beautiful. No, I didn't fix him. I made the strings even tighter. I couldn't even get his head on. And it was so tight that I completely took out all the string because I didn't want it to crack his body because it was really that tight. So that was upsetting because I can't afford right now to buy any more string because school and work and all that stuff, trying to pay off some taxes. So I can't afford right now to do that. So he's in pieces at the moment, which is poopy. And so Zabro's in pieces. He's been in pieces. My dolls have been in pieces for months, except for Tomi. She's always perfect all the time. And yesterday I thought, gosh, it's already August. I better finish Sabro's face up. Otherwise, it's going to be wintertime and I won't be able to work on it at all. So that's why I'm working on him today. And I noticed a really sad thing that I never had seen before. But he has a chip, like right here. It's not a chip, it's just like a little scratch. It's really, really subtle. Like you can't see it unless the sun is shining on it just perfectly. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Whether I'm going to just pretend it's not there, or if I'm going to try to like make it part of his face up. I don't know yet. I'll decide that at the end. And I'm learning a little bit about Sabro while I'm painting him, which is always a plus. I hate when I'm painting a doll and I'm like, there's nothing coming to me. So it's nice that the face up is helping me figure him out better, since he's still still not totally sure about this guy. Whoa, that's a really big eyebrow. Gonna have to fix that. Holy crap. That would be really... I'm not a huge fan of the huge, enormous eyebrows. Like, I like it on other people's dolls. Sabro, though, he's not a giant eyebrow kind of guy. Anyways, I like the idea of him being really shy and sweet, to kind of be the opposite of Tomi, where she's boisterous and full of herself and all that kind of thing. I like the idea that he's kind of shy and quiet. But I think also that Tomi really takes herself pretty seriously. Where Sabro, not so much. Like, he's a little bit more willing to kind of have fun. Even though he is a quiet kind of guy. So hopefully that kind of personality will work with Tomi. This face-up is not going to be super complicated. My face-ups never are, I noticed there. Showing one of my friends who's super into makeup, and I always tell her, oh, I'm not good at makeup. I always just follow the, YouTube tutorials and stuff, and so I showed her one of the two Monster High dolls that I did recently, like 4 or 5 months ago, and she was like, Sasha, that's doing makeup. And I was like, is it? I don't know, because I can't do that on my own face. As far as face-ups go, in general, I really like natural colored lips. Like, I don't know what it is, I just super love whenever they're just like really pale lips. I just think it looks nice. I hate whenever sometimes I'll get the lips like the perfect color, and then I put the Mr. Super Clear on it, and it makes it just the tiniest little tiny bit darker than what I had, and I'm like, dang it, messed it all up. So I have to remind myself to go a little bit lighter than what I want the final thing to look like. Otherwise, I will be disappointed that it won't be perfect. And I still have not gotten very good at glossing the lips. Like, when I did Tomi's, like, they turned out all chunky and blech. So I'm gonna have to... I don't know how to get better at that without screwing up my doll's face, Without just doing it, I don't know how to... I mean, I guess you could practice on Monster High dolls. But I just, I'm like, I just won't gloss them because I'm not very good at it. But I guess it won't get better if I don't try. I decided to do Saburo first since I've never done a boy face up before successfully. So I decided to do Sabros first since he's not as, I don't know, it's made me nervous to take off his old face and to try to do a new face on him. But not as, doing Sabro did not make me as nervous as the thought of doing Lawrence's face up. I'm so scared to wipe his face up off, and I'm kind of tempted to not even wipe it off, but to just change it a little bit. Because really it's just his eyebrows that are wrong. So I'm hoping, I mean, the worst that will happen is I'll have to wipe it, which I was going to do anyways. So, because it's not the right face up. I've said that a million times. It's not the right face for him. He's got to be grumpy pants. So, I don't know. What else do I want on you, Saburo? You're looking pretty friggin' adorable. That's where he is. It's not changed much. Just making it a little darker. I just love his little smirk. Oh my gosh. Him and Tommy, they both have to have a smirk. I don't know what it is, but I know that's a true statement about both of them. They have to have a little smirk. Oh, other Dolly news. I don't think I've talked about this yet. I don't even remember what my last video was. Pardon. My A zones, I figured out Violet a little bit more than the other two, actually. I've connected more to Violet than I have Peony or Fennel. With Fennel, going off on a little bit of a sidetrack here, but with Fennel, I never connected that name with him. He's still Henry in my mind, but that doesn't match with my like flower plant names that I've got going for them. But I don't know if I care much for that, because when I see him, or whenever I like talk to him in my head, I call him Henry first, and then I'm like, no, oh wait, your name is Fennel. He's still Henry. I just think of him as Henry. I don't know. And since I changed his name to Fennel, like, it's been nothing. Like, no inspiration at all has come to me at all. So, I don't know what's going on there. And Peony's never spoken to me. I mean, I like her a lot, and she's adorable. But I liked her best in her original outfit. So, I don't know what to do about that. Because that doesn't match the story at all that I had come up with them. So, I don't know. I don't know about those two, but I do know about Violet. I know that she's still, like, in my original story, she's still, like, a small person. Like, a borrower type person. And I know that she lives in a birdhouse in a tree, and she's friends with the birdies. And she disguises herself as a bird while she's running around in the trees so that people don't notice her as much. That's part of her disguise. And I'm thinking that she wears like a crow skull helmet and like this like feathery cape thing. If you're interested, you can go into my Pinterest, which I think is Edward Insane. My Pinterest name is Edward Insane. And you can look up my character boards. And she's in with Violet, Peony, and Fennel. And all of her stuff I have in there. So if you're interested in seeing more about the stuff that's inspiring me for her, you can go check that out. Sabro, I don't know what else I want for you. I think that's to the point where I gotta spray him again so I can do some other lines. Yeah, I think I like those eyebrows. They're just sweet. He's just so sweet looking. Aw, Saburo. We're finally coming together after how long have I had you? So I think that's all I have to say. Saburo's coming along. I think he looks really cute. So hopefully today I'll be done with him. And I'll be able to put him back on his body. Poor Saburo. Poor Lawrence. Oh, my boys, they're all falling apart. So So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.